아침에 세상의 책들도 좀 읽겠습니다. 13 Secrets of World-Class Achievers. Secret number 7. Act now and keep acting. In the Christian Bible, one of the writers gives us the following wisdom. Faith without works is dead. Early Bird, a memoir of premature retirement. That is pretty old. We have a deal. How to negotiate with intelligence, flexibility, and the power. To gain more insight as to the reality of the negotiation you are in, take the short 5-factor test. Body clutter. Love your body, love yourself. Trying to find comfort in food, sick of feeling guilty, feel like you've tried everything and nothing's worked. Here's your help, one baby step at a time. I will never forget that day as long as I live. Question for great interviews. How to make sure you hire the right person for the job. They should be able to show that there was a good reason to restructure and not just a whim. Everyone communicate, the few connect. What the most effective people do differently. If you are not overflowing with the natural competence, then don't lose heart. Then lose the heart. 12 and have leveraging the emotional ingredients necessary for business success. You don't have a full context on what's going on behind the scenes. How to handle your emotion, anger, depression, fear, grief, the rejection, self-worth. Get a balanced nutritional diet. Eat daily portions of food from each of the 4 basic food groups and avoid skipping meals. The 10 Commandments for Business Failure, a must-read for every leader. The narrow perspective. What appears to be genius is often the inverse of wisdom. The bare necessities of business. Building a company with heart. Utilize your existing customers to get the birds going, and plan events that no one can resist coming to. If you want to get people talking about your business, utilize your existing customers to get the buzz going and plan events that no one can resist coming to. 101 U.S. History, 1865 through the 20th century. After becoming Chancellor of Germany in 1933, Hitler recalled the country's representatives to the League of Nations and began to rearm the German military in violation of the Treaty of Versailles. The zigzag principle. The road to success is never a straight line. The goal-setting strategy that will revolutionize your business and your life. That is the power of scale. The art of talking to anyone. Essential people skills for success in any situation. I needed to circulate. There are so many people I don't know here tonight. Blunder. Why smart people make bad decisions. Throughout his reign, M continued to reform GMS society, permitting his subjects to petition him with their grievances and peer at his face when he passed by. Brilliant answers to top interview question. Climbing the ladder. Show them you are the right person for this job and that you are ready to climb the career ladder if you want to. Climbing the ladder. Positive thinking. Transform your outlook and face the future with confidence and optimism. They recognize the six of the core virtues that positive people throughout history and in different cultures have in common. These virtues were further subdivided into 24 strengths, which can be useful when examining your own set of beliefs and values. Wisdom and knowledge. This includes having a love of learning, being open-minded, and having perspective, valuing curiosity, being creative. Ranking intimidation. Say no without feeling guilty. Be secure without the approval of man. The wisdom of a broken heart. An uncommon guide to healing, insight, and love. One thing is guaranteed to arise from this self-discovery: enduring happiness. Willpower doesn't work. Discover the hidden keys to success. You want to create environments that either force the best out of you or allow you to fully recover, reset, and reconnect. How to talk to anyone. 92 little tricks for big success in relationship. He forcibly furtively. He furtively looks around and flashes a greasy handkerchief at me with a piece of jelly on it. Furtively. They are buying you too. They are buying you too. Each campus should have 10,000 students. Over 50 years, it would produce 3 million leaders. Principles of language learning and teaching. Action found that in the case of learners of English who had been in the United States for 4 months, there is an optimal perceived social distance ratio that typifies the good language learner. The power of TED, the empowerment dynamic, really smart and helpful information about stronger, saner, and healthier ways of behaving. I recalled a quote from the Bible. From the Bible that someone had recently shared with me. Something like, where there is no vision, the people perish. Let's get a second opinion. The power of storytelling, captivate, convince, or convert an obedience audience using stories from top CEOs. This committee is hereby dissolved. Bureaucracy that which expand can also contract. 59 seconds change your life in under a minute. So what caused this health boost? unlimited power. There are four possible answers immediately. For example, if they demonstrate that they're good at something once, you believe them a number of times, two or more, over a period of time, say a few weeks or months or a year, and D, consistently. The 5-second rule transform your life, work, and competence with the everyday courage. So she probably didn't know why she was procrastinating. Speaking. If you think that speaking before others is hopelessly difficult or even scary, open this book and think again. Follow along. Follow along in the next while the other readers are reading. Surviving the storm. In addition, the credit card business has been very profitable, with fewer bad credit lines than the press implies. Delivering knock your socks off for the service. You might want to consider upgrading to our new digital service to get the speed and the performance you are after. The Art of Being Unstoppable. Lessons in Unconventional Thinking. But that failure freed us to recruit the architect who had no interest in competing, but who I knew would design a wonderfully functional building. The NISA Handbook. Simple instruction for making a big difference. Open your home to those displaced by disasters. Toward positive youth development, transforming schools and community programs. District and school leaders also indicated that they struggled with prioritizing the multitudes of types of data that they were collecting. Mean murders, overcoming the legacy of Hut. Every every unloved, unloved daughter faces this moment of confrontation differently. A whole new mind, while right-brainers will rule the future. If you want a creative life, do one you can't and experience the beauty of the mistake you make. Start your own import-export business, your step-by-step guide to success. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. Little Black Book, a toolkit for working women. How to do it. Two of the biggest challenges are, predictably, finding the time and money to dedicate to further learning. From values to action. The four principles of value based leadership. This is hardly the case. Strategy from the outside in, profiting from customer value. There are important benefits to team visits. How to be productive without burning out. Positive intelligence, creating sustainable performance. Manage your energy, not your time. 9 ways successful people defeat the stress. How to be productive without burning out. Without. YouTube Secret, the ultimate guide to growing your following and making money as a video influencer. You'll be amazed at the tips and the content you will find. But where important innovation really take place, are you solving the right problem? Most firms aren't, and that undermine their innovation efforts. If I were given 1 hour to save the planet, I would spend 59 minutes defining the problem and 1 minute resolving it. I would spend 59 minutes defining the problem and 1 minute resolving it. Exercised. Why something we never evolved to do is healthy and rewarding. So, can you exercise too much? What really keeps the CEOs awake at night? Brand building, executive pay, and managing millennials for starters. Beating burnout. Don't kill performance evaluation yet. The right attack, wrong time syndrome. Beating burnout. 2020, 20 great list by 20 outstanding billion thinkers. Vaccine company, waning state. It is no accident that since the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, the idea has flourished that the growing power of the corporate world on the market economy has driven the state into a corner. One simple idea: turn your dreams into a licensing gold mine while letting others do the work. The first step to overcoming this fear is realizing this: you are never going to have all the answers. Actually, that's the second step. The first step is to do your homework and your legwork before you make this call by studying the marketplace. Legwork, legwork. Influence, science, and practice. Then she asked me if I wanted to switch to MCI to get all the blah 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 benefits of MCI service, and so that brand could save 20% on its calls to me. Blah. Harnessing our digital future, machine platform cloud. The genome sequencing competition demonstrated this. All of the solutions submitted that were both faster and more accurate than the benchmarks. None came from computational biologists. Start with why. How great leaders inspire everyone to take action. It's too easy to say that all they care about is their bottom line. Bottom line. 100 ways to motivate yourself. Change your life forever. That's why habits must be respected and understood before they can be transformed. What created the habit must be built upon, not killed. We must go to the beneficial impulse that drive the habit and then expand on that to make the habit grow from something bad into something good. Upgrade your old habits. Invisible influence, the hidden forces that shape the behavior. And if it's clear there are different opinions, everyone feels much more comfortable sharing theirs. Finding your own North Star, how to claim the life you were meant to live. Her retirement was supposed to be the time when she could settle in and write, but from the day she left the workforce, Elle became utterly blocked. Your creativity returns. How to raise an adult. Break free of the overparenting trap and prepare your kids for success. Based on my review of various sources and my own life experience, here are my tips for how to get kids to step outside the comfort of doing as little as possible and into the zone of doing once at a pot. Once at a pot. Grit, the power of passion and perseverance, growing gritted from the outside in. I soon learned that the foundation is especially interested in why college students drop out in such large numbers. 100 ways to motivate the others. How great leaders can produce insane results without driving people crazy. And we all admitted that, and then he would ask us why. Equipping 101, what every leader needs to know. It is a good idea to start with an inventory. Are you smart enough to work at Google? With the neck fully relaxed and the body otherwise supported, the scale would register the weight of your head and only your head. Selling 101, what every successful sales professional needs to know. Would what I'm proposing fit into your goals? This year I will. Lose weight, stop smoking, change jobs. How to finally change your habit, keep a resolution, or make a dream come true. Now, when I see a plate of French fries and a desire comes up, I think about what I really want, a healthy weight and the ability to keep up with my kids. It's been surprisingly easy. Losing weight. I eat what I will want to have eaten, not what I want to eat. Med School Confidential, a complete guide to the medical school experience by students for students. First and foremost, respect yourself. Respect yourself. Convinced how to prove your competence and win people over. Overall, it can be said that the right proportion in men are more important than mere slenderness. The Black Swan, the impact of the highly improbable, mind-blowing, a masterpiece, hugely enjoyable, compelling. The appearance of busyness reinforced the perception of causality, of the link between results and one's role in them. Weather for dummies. Ball lightning. Once in a very great while, something called the ball lightning is formed. Service is front of the stage, positioning services for value advantage. Finally, If the customer has already tried the service or tested a similar one, this experience will play a major role in shaping his expectation. Rich Dad to the Poor Dad. What the rich teach their kids about money, that the poor and the middle class do not. Explode the myth that you need to earn a high income to become rich. What's next? Follow your passion and find your dream job. You have to trust the coach and feel comfortable laying it all before him or her. The talent of the code. Greatness isn't born, it's grown. Here's how. Chapter 8. The talent of the whisperers. It's not about recognizing talent, whatever the hell that is. 12 Rules for Life, an antidote to chaos. The gods themselves had deemed him wise above other men, not least for this reason, according to the Delphic oracle herself, held to be a reliable judge of such things. The having, the secret art of feeling and growing rich. When I reflect on the rich people I've met, it seems they were all following the flow of good fortune, I said. How can I enjoy good fortune like they do? Multiple streams of income. How to generate a lifetime of unlimited wealth. Turn your expertise, passion, hobby into lifetime cash flow streams. You might wonder how little old you can sell your ideas when so many other people seem to have beaten you to the punch. Fact is, anyone with a good idea, a good plan, persistence, and some savvy can earn lifetime streams of income selling information. Savvy. It was a long 7 hours on the bike and we covered 124 miles, but the amount of the country that we saw that day was amazing. The Fairy Bible. Everything you ever wanted to know about the fairies. A fairy in the shape of a crone or poor man may ask for help with a broken tool or for guidance on his or her path. The health of the secret. Over 2,000 wellness and nutrition tips for a happier, healthier you. Keep hold of each week's menu plans, especially when you feel they have worked well, and you will soon be able to start using previous plans for reference or even repeat a successful week in their entirety. Korean perception of the United States. A study on hymns from Dragon Pool. The 5 a.m. miracle. Dominate your day before breakfast. Be a rock star at work. Chapter 8, Rocking Productivity. The strategies that make the biggest difference. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficult lies opportunity. Create an evening boundary for work. Affluence intelligence, earn more, worry less, and live a happy and balanced life. Develop a business plan for my animal training enterprise. The Doodle Revolution, unlock the power to think differently. If you have less than 1 hour for planning with your group, select which bit of the sequence above would be most valuable for the present situation. The end of competitive advantage. How to keep your strategy moving as fast as your business. Why do I know this story so well? So well. The next, the America, boomers, millennials, and the looming generational showdown. If individuals, families mainly responsible. If people or families cannot do this, government should be responsible. Government should still not be responsible. Other don't know. Government is mainly responsible, jointly responsible, or responsible if families cannot do so themselves. The power of charm, how to win anyone over in any situation. Making others feel special is one of the keys to becoming a disarmingly charming person. 1 point. How to make time when there is no time. The lie that perfectionists tell themselves. You'll feel less rushed if you give time away. Stop the meeting madness.